Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated, my beautiful people. Okay, thank you so much. I really do appreciate y'all. Okay. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so I shuffled the overall energy decks and like big fat eye roll. But I mean, I guess it's good. So we got upside down and we got Judas under that. Okay, we got voodoo doll, we got low level demon under that. It makes sense though. I'm gonna stop doing the hard eye rolls. Okay, but it says enemies being turned on their heads for coming against you. Plot schemes and attacks are blowing up in their faces. Okay, so it's reversals going around because it's echo season. Okay, it says one who is a traitor and betrays under the guise of friendship, pretends to be a loyal supporter or friend, but is plotting behind your back. Okay, and this one says this connection to between me and Voldemort. What if the reason it is no? What if the reason for it is it Okay, let's start over. This connection between me and Voldemort, what if the reason for it is that I'm becoming more like him? I just feel so angry all the time. And what if after everything I've been through, something's going wrong inside of me? What if I'm becoming bad? So I feel like this is kind of like this effect that the reversal is having on these trickster energies. You know what I'm saying? I feel like spirit is making a student out of them. And this morning I was hearing, baby, I'll make a man out of you, from Mulan, I think. Okay. So I think that the arrogant, manipulated folks is about to learn a lesson. Okay. A big one for fucking with you. Okay, you looking like the child magical, you looking like the visionary, you looking like the healer out here in this world, and it's a problem. Let's get the overall energy though. This is an Eirene reading, if I didn't say that, but I'm sure you gathered that from the title. Okay, what's the overall energy, my love? We got advocate. Okay, so the light attribute says inspires you to put compassion into action. The shadow attribute says embracing negative causes or committing to a cause for personal gain. Okay, so I don't know, maybe there's some sort of personal gain that can be had from like coming up against you or something. I don't know. We got shapeshifter, okay. We got alchemist, and we got angel. We got warrior under that. So I feel like you're really on top of your shit. Like you're really great at navigating through difficult levels of consciousness and any like difficulties you run into. Period. Like you're very open to transformation. Like you hold the golden wisdom and you help people in need with no expectation of return. But I feel like people are projecting any image that serves their own personal agenda in the moment onto you at this time, really misusing their power and the knowledge that they have. Like this could be someone who misuses their spiritual power or their spiritual practice in some sort of way and then acts innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Come on. We got goddess and messiah. Okay, it says they got an exaggerated belief that they're the only means through which a cause can succeed. Okay, somebody want to be the hero or the heroine in order to, like, I don't know, escape from the fact of who they really are, which is a nasty little gossiping whore. That's what I really heard. Okay, it says thieves on the power. My bad. Thieves, okay, though, because I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say thrives on the power, but they thieves on the power, though, okay? This could be like succubus, incubus type of energy, okay? It says thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information and betraying confidences. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody's trying to, like, spread some sort of negative gossip or whatever. It's like, like, what else? So it says at the end of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Dumbledore confronts Harry in his office after Sirius's death. trying to help him understand that it was not Harry's fault that his godfather died. After Dumbledore's death in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Ron and Hermione visit the astronomy tower with Harry, quietly offering their support and companionship for their grieving friend. I don't know, maybe somebody could be about to die. I'm just saying, that's the energy that I'm getting, okay? Or maybe, I don't know, you could be grieving certain situations, certain people around you, or whatever. It says Professor Dumbledore is Harry's mentor through the first 6 films. So you could be, grieving the people that are supposed to really mentor you, but they just don't. It says Dumbledore has his own challenges in the final 2 films. Harry learns that the kindly headmaster hid a great many secrets, including his own tragic past and the truth of Harry's role in the defeat of Lord Voldemort. Harry's faith in his mentor is deeply tested by these revelations, but the untimely, my bad, but he ultimately decides to continue along the path Dumbledore set out for him, albeit with a more complex understanding of the man who has taught him so much. So that's what's going on. You're just gaining like this deeper, more complex understanding of everything and everyone that you're surrounded by at this time. And it's just like making shit so hard, so difficult. Like, it don't matter how much they gossip, how much they throw magic, how much they do all of these things. Your detective ass always figures it out and, says that prayer just in time to throw that backfire back. It says, using your gifts of discernment and other gifts to solve anything that's unclear or a mystery to you, tapping in and receiving downloads, like you receive downloads anytime there's a problem, anytime there's an attack sent, anytime there's one single word of gossip uttered. Like, it's not a fucking secret. And it's just hard to believe, okay? It's hard for folks to believe that shit. We got realm jumper though, okay? So it says shifting your reality through quantum jumping, making big and effortless changes toward a life with greater harmony and prosperity, And this is really good. Like, this is where your focus really is. So that's where you need to really keep it. You know what I'm saying? It's causing a lot of grief. Okay, we got the forces of light. Know that you really truly are tapped in and connected with this force. Okay, it says the forces of light and everything that's good, fair, peaceful, and loving in the world. Forces working to bring peace and salvation to the earth. So you'll always find peace. You'll always find salvation. Okay, and your ancestors are right here at the bottom of the deck, making damn sure of it. Okay, you always. First of all, you're a time jumper, so you really be on your shit, okay? Like, you be 10, 25 steps ahead of bitches, okay? We got illusions in possession, okay? They need to cleanse their spirit, baby, okay? Then maybe they can be ahead of you. Maybe they can catch you up in some sort of trap or something. But it's like they trying to like do some sort of mind manipulation and make an unsuspecting target see things that are not really there, trying to warp your sense of reality in some sort of way, but they just can't because you're a light worker and you've experienced this paradigm shift, so all the evil eye and all the attempts to make you look hella fake and, to bind your energy or bind your power or find some sort of window into like control you, it's all not working, okay? That Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated, that dumb villain energy, okay? Look, psychic vampire and fake religious, okay? So this could even be like bigots, you know what I'm saying? They're looking down on you because of your age, sex, what you believe in, or any other stupid reason to judge somebody else and really feeling like better, but at the same time trying to suck whatever it is you got. If it's so trashy and it's so shitty and it's so fake, why you want it? So I got the book of Sirach, okay, chapter 40, verses 2-3, okay. It says, their imagination of things to come and the day of death troubles their thoughts and causes fear of heart. It says, from him that sitteth on the throne of glory unto him that is humbled in earth and ashes, okay. So troubles. They had me like just look up the definition of trouble. I should say she, okay? She had me look up the definition of troubled, okay? So it says beset by problems or conflict. The example was his troubled private life, okay? So there's troubles coming to the private lives of people, whether they want to act like they're going through troubles or not, okay? It says showing distress or anxiety, okay? So running into much stress and anxiety, but only because of the things that they imagine to come for you. Like they want to see this day of death. They want to see troubles in your life. And that's why the backfire was the first thing we seen. Because everything they want for you and everything they put in out, this echo season, everything they put in out is coming back to them quite a few times, okay? The example was his troubled face. So somebody's face about to be cracked because of the troubles that they thought they were creating for you, okay? Next was cause, because it said their imagination of things come and the day of death troubles their thoughts and cause fear. You know, these are people who like fear death, who fear the end, who fear new beginnings, who fear change, okay? So the cause definition said a person or thing that gives rise to an action, phenomenon, or condition. The example being the cause of the accident is not clear, okay? I mean, and that gives me so many different things. Maybe this person or people, these psychic vampires, okay, they could be having certain accidents, certain issues pop up in their life and feel like it's not clear, you know, because they couldn't possibly be doing nothing wrong by all of this attack that they be sending, you know, that's not wrong. So it must be that person attacking them, but really they're just like attacking themselves. Like the cause of the accidents and phenomenons that are happening in their lives are not clear, but it's all happening because of the causes that they choose to stand for and stand behind, okay? So number two was a principle, aim, or movement that because of a deep commitment, one is prepared to defend or advocate, you know. So it's like they prepared to defend all of this, you know, all of this bigot, all of this psychic shit, all of this gossip and all of this bullshit that's just not true. That's just really an illusion in their life, okay? It's really just a projection, which is what makes an illusion. It's the illusion that you are everything they hate, when they really everything they hate is them. The example says she devoted her life to the cause of deaf people. So talk about not having the ears to hear, you know, like I feel like these people, like, I don't know, somebody has been able to convince some group of people that they hear, like they have like some sort of otherworldly, you know, help or something. Like they can see the future, but really they lean on other practitioners and other readers in order to get whatever it is that they get, that they relay to all of the deaf people who wouldn't have the ears to hear the truth if they fucking tried, okay? So number three, it says make. So to make something, especially something bad, happen. So I think that these people are trying to be like the cause of upheaval in your life, you know, the cause of some issues. Okay. The example was the disease that can cause blindness. Okay. So deaf and blind, we got in the same definition. Okay. Some no ears to hear, no eyes to see, just walking around blind and deaf with no protection and still focused on you and what you got going on and how they gonna stop that. And that's just foolish, okay? So you sitteth on the throne, my love, okay? You sitteth on the throne of glory. You need to stay there, okay? It said humbled in earth and ashes, okay? So you have been humbled in earth and ashes, okay? So earth represents, well, it's commonly seen as feminine, the great mother, nourishment, fertility, infinite creativity, and or longevity, you know. And we got ashes, which represents mortality and repentance, okay? So you are someone who's willing to repent, someone who's very like nourishing to yourself. You know, you really uphold these sacred feminine energies, which are the energies of compassion, the energies of love, the energies of forgiveness, and that makes you very untouchable. The ash tree represents life force energy, creative expression, and the power of spoken word. So everything that you say, everything that comes out of your mouth is a very powerful thing, okay? And when I was taking these notes, I started hearing, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here. up in here. Okay, so let's look at the party up lyrics. I know I googled this already, and I just really hope that it would just pop up right here, but it don't. Party up. They told me to look at the censored version because if it's uncensored, I'm just gonna say everything that it says. So it says, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out. Y'all gonna make me act a fool in all caps, okay? So I feel like, I don't know, maybe you could be having that effect on people. Maybe you could be making them lose their mind, making them feel like, they finna fuck you up or something, but they just really can't do nothing, okay? It says, if I gotta bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. All right, all your mans up in jail before suck my woo, and all them other cats you run with get done with dumb quick. Okay, so it's like it doesn't matter who they are or who they run with; they all getting dealt with and done up real quick. Okay, it says all over some dumb shit. Ain't that some shit? It says, y'all remind me of this strip club because every time I come around, it's like I just gotta get my sucked. And I don't know who do you think you talking to, but I'm not him. I Slim, so watch what you do. I feel like people really need to be watching how they step in, how they talking about you behind your back and all that. Because it's all being watched, it's all being recorded. Ain't none of it a secret. It says they saying that. Oh no, wait. It says, "Are you gonna find yourself buried next to someone else?" And we all thought you loved yourself. It says, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now because they miss you. Maybe they tried to dish you. That's why you laying on your back looking at the roof of the church, preacher telling the truth, and it hurts. Okay, it says, off the chain. I leave. I guess people soft in the brain still want the fame off the name. First of all, you ain't rapped long enough to be something with me and you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you puffing on that's got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. It says, should I smack her with my bloop and the mic? Okay, it's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are woo, you broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody know your old man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I don't feel like I need to read this whole thing. I feel like everybody know this song, okay? Like this is pretty what it is. And he said, I bring down rain so heavy it cursed the head, okay? So I feel like they could be trying to make it rain issues, rain negativities, because of this negative cause that they committed themselves to. Like whoever this is that convinced them all that they need to go against you, like they all just digging their own fucking graves, and it's sad, okay? And then I heard meet, okay, so you the road runner, baby. It says that the coyote though, okay? Wile E. Coyote. He represents gluttony, greed, impatience, and selfishness. Okay. He also represents deceit, manipulation, or a warning to be cautious of illusions or false appearances. Okay. So be very cautious of them illusions and them false appearances that could be being presented to you at this time. It's just coming from a bunch of like bigots. Okay. A bunch of vampirous bigots. So it says when grief breeds creativity, I feel like people could be bringing this grief to you, but I feel like you're kind of just like eating it up and turning it around to something that works for you. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you have the power to just jump right over all of the bullshit and all of the negativity. Like you're not letting the grief breed more grief, or you're not going into a state of misery and trying to drag everybody else into it, and that's really good. Like that's where you need to stay at. What else? We got body as an earthly temple again, so make sure that you also keep up your self-care. Really continue to take care of yourself, continue to cleanse your energy and do all of the good positive things that you do for yourself. Yeah. And we got into the mystery. So it's like I feel like you have this insight into the mystery, like into places where people don't think you could see into. You could see right into that shit with no problem. So believe what you see. But don't stoop either. We got the expanse of your soul, because your soul is expanding in a major way at this time. Like the way that you see the positivity you're stepping into this new chapter of your life is going to be very expensive for you. And if you get caught up on the drama or hung up on what everybody's trying to do outside of you, like, I'm telling you, I'm talking to you about it, but it's just because it's handled. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just, like today on the news, people are still doing the same dumb shit, okay, while you're unfolding. So I think this is what Irene really wants you to focus on, like continuing to unfold, and just forgetting everything that the stupid villains are on. We got spiritual maturation, like you have matured so much spiritually anyway that nobody could really mess with you. So just like ignore the nonsense and take all of the positivity from your day that you possibly can. What else? It says reflection of the wise, exactly. And if you find anything going on that you don't like, or that you're just like, oh, like, make sure you just take that time to look within yourself. Make sure there's not nothing within you that could be like mirroring that thing, like just use it to your advantage, Allow the grief to breed creativity. Like, allow the negativity outside of you or the nastiness outside of you to be turned around into something that works for you, and not something that tears you down or makes you have a shitty day, or, you know what I mean, makes you want to stay in bed with your sweats on all day. It's just not worth it. Like, let the song of your heart sing loudly. What's when grief breeds creativity? The 8 of Wands, okay? So you could be receiving lots of messages. This is what I'm saying. Like, you're receiving lots of messages about the grief, about the bullshit, but don't worry about that. Like, just don't let it take over your mind or be something that's going around in a circle all day. Because, like I said, people are sending projections at you, sending negative energy at you, sending judgment at you. And when you psychic, you literally feel that shit. Like, am I doing everything right? Oh my goodness, I should just quit. I should just stop doing everything I'm doing. But no, keep doing what you're doing, okay? Or if you wasn't doing the right thing, everybody wouldn't want you to stop doing that shit so hard. What's a body as an earthly temple? The 5 of Pentacles, okay? All this self-love and care you're giving yourself is perfect, okay? And it's the real reason why you're out of the cold. So don't stop. And people see that shit, okay? With the 6 of Wands, it's very recognized publicly. What's into the mystery? The King of Wands, okay? You're looking like a leader in the thing. And this is exactly where Irene wants you to stay. What's the expanse of your soul? The 5 of Swords. Exactly. So it's all about like I think that the way that you have spiritually matured, like, it made you drop a lot of ways of thinking about things and thinking about people, and even like things that you used to feel like you had to do or you had to participate in. Like, you just really realizing that you don't, and that's why your soul's in such an expensive place, because you're not in the energy of being a follower or a people pleaser. What's your unfolding? Oh shit, the Page of Cups, okay? So I don't know, you could be dealing with some emotionally immature people, or you could just be really following your intuition through this entire like unfolding process, and it could feel like a little bit weird. What else? Give me another one. We got the Page of Wands, okay? Hold on. Biggie, get out. Get out. My bad. So, I feel like, I don't know, maybe this is the way that people perceive you. Like, maybe they perceive you like as you're emotionally immature, and you just like say it's almost like they think everything you do is about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just so focused on them that they must be doing something right. But I feel like they're just really smug, really nasty type of energies. What's spiritual maturation? Yeah, the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Swords, okay? So they want you to be in an illusion, in a place of anxiety about your spiritual maturation. Like in this energy where you think it's fake, or you think you crazy, or you think you don't know what you're talking about, and you know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. You know exactly every little thing you feel, and all your messages is authentic, and that's the real problem. So trust yourself. What's reflection of the wise? Okay, the emperor. Period. So that's why you stable and you're strong and you sit on the foundation that you sit on, because you have mastered your own thoughts, your own emotions, and that cuts you off from any emotional or mental manipulation that anybody could come along with. So continue to advocate for God, okay? And don't worry about what anybody that don't even know where God is or what he actually do in their life judge you, because let he who is without sin cast the first stone. There shouldn't be no stones flying, right? Not in there. When grief breeds creativity, okay, we got freedom. You are free. That's the message. That the more grief and issues and energy people throw at you, the more free you become. Okay? It's working out just exactly how God wanted to. And it's not going to look like it's working out to other people, so they can try to hurry up and sabotage it. What's earthly temple and the Five of Pentacles? Okay, paradigm shift. But it's all about the way that you shift your minds. And I think you're already doing it. So don't worry and don't doubt your journey. Yeah, we got harmonic flight. Because really, you showing motherfuckers how to do it. How to fly harmoniously through this life. Happy, skipping and shit. Dancing. Because it's a happy life. But I think you could be surrounded by people who don't think that, okay? We got gracious receptivity, like you're open to the energy of receiving, you're open to the energy of surrender, you're open to the energy of compromise. So it doesn't matter what kind of deceit or manipulation anybody tries to play with you. You still sit on the throne of glory. And all the things they imagine for you, all of the troubles and every way that they go out of their way to cause said troubles are going to fail. Once you are unfolding the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, water, okay? I feel like they want you to be overly emotional about them and what they got going on. To be so focused and worried about what they doing and what they planning and how they trying to get you, that you're just not focused on what it is you need to be focused on. Because that's how psychic vampirism works. You have to be worried about them and what they doing. And oh my gosh, oh, they doing voodoo. Oh, they doing this. Oh, they doing that. No, the key is to not give a fuck and to know that it is covered and handled by God. And at the end of the day, you just don't have nothing to worry about. Because you ain't got no worries, because your ceiling missing, okay? Because you opened up your mind to all of the infinite possibilities that are available to you, and so therefore they're available for you to just grab any one. You could go any way with it. Yeah, we got the root chakra. So more of this. It's like they're trying to attack your inner child, okay? So root chakra attacks, big time root chakra attacks, heart chakra attacks, trying to make you very emotional. They could be even like sending you little memories and things that happened when you were a child to try to throw you off emotionally. But I think whatever your ancestors do allow to get through, these are things you're totally ready and capable of healing as it comes along. So they're just helping you. They just helping you in every action, in every attempted sabotage, and everything they try to do, in every way that they try to cause upheaval and problems. They are assisting you in your journey. What's reflection of the wise and the emperor? Alignment, okay? They keep your ass in alignment. You should be grateful for them. They keep you on your toes. Stay on your toes. Got a mission to unfold in these streets, okay? Look, surrender. Surrender to it. Surrender to everything that comes along and anything that looks like issues or looks like problems or looks like bullshit. And practice responding to it in the proper way and not allowing these things to upset you. because you're going through a major Kundalini awakening right now, and you're going through a major heart chakra upgrade at this time. And nobody likes how balanced you look and how you keep on talking and expressing your truth. Don't nobody like that shit. Why you out here shining, okay? To infinity and beyond, looking like the Starseer family I always knew y'all could be, okay? You shining and shining and shining. And it don't stop. No, no, no. Yeah. And it's like, even the gossip, okay? Even the gossip is getting expired. It's the same shit over and over again. They don't even got nothing new to say about you because you don't got no business, really. Like, all of your business is very private. You ain't no more sharing friends, ain't no more sharing lovers, none of that shit. Ain't nothing to connect you with nobody else. It's just you and your energy shining the way it was always meant to be. She's saying like untampered with. Is like, it was like every single thing in your life or every single person that you knew was hearing this gossip about you, hearing all of this shit about you. And it's like weird because the people that you knew was like so graciously receptive to the bullshit that was being said about you, that was being pushed about you. They even started to repeat that shit. And that's how the gossip magic works, right? But even that shit is backfiring. And it's backfiring on people who really got secrets. You ain't even got none. You would have told them whatever they wanted to know if they would have just asked when they heard the fucking gossip. But they didn't. They just believed that shit. That's cool. Free yourself. Continue to stay free and surrender this stuff to the divine. And don't worry about it. What's the final thought on this? Okay, Guna Tantrika. More of this alignment type of energy. And then we got Kali Kapali. Let me see. I'm going to tell you a little bit of Kali Kapali. I'm going to tell you a little bit. It says, she who wears the mala of skulls around her neck shall never abandon you. She shall be with you always, lifetime after lifetime, in unending tenderness and devotion, conquering that which would alienate you from your truth and creative power. Trust in the effectiveness of your prayers and requests for her assistance. Have confidence in divine intervention. No matter how dire things may seem, you shall transform a negative experience into a positive one that honors your soul, okay? So it says the Divine Mother manifests the cure for when we feel overwhelmed or confused, or when we feel we're falling apart or locked into stagnation. She is the superior medicine, even when we may not be sure what is needed to bring ourselves back into balance. She holds the answers. Tune into your heart, and there you will find her sacred prescription. Trust your inner guiding sense of what to do or not to do next, and trust that a better order is being established. Guna Tantrika is Kali, the medicine mother. She generates and regulates the three inherent qualities within all phenomena, including our body, mind, and soul. These three qualities are known as the three gunas, or the sattva, rajas, and tamas. As sattva, Kali is the peaceful detachment and contentment in the moment. Come on. So peaceful detachment and contentment is the answer to continuing to shine your light through the drama. It is the answer to turning all grief or issues that come your way around into light, okay? By just being detached from the opinions and judgments of others, first of all, and being detached from the outcome of the situation, knowing that it's handled by God at all times. It says she is the fire of Rajas, the energy for taking action and hustling for our sacred manifestation. When our actions rest upon a pure-hearted foundation, our activities can become enlightened, bringing spiritual benefit to all beings, even if we don't always recognize the positive and far-reaching impact of our own actions at the time. When we need to slow down to heal, ground ourselves, and regroup, Kali is Tamas, the heaviness that allows energy to settle. This is the temporary inertia that stills Momentum. Okay, so the temporary inertia that steals momentum and allows for deep restoration and renewal. The freedom to take rest helps us stay the course for however long is needed to manifest our destiny without becoming desperate, despairing, or exhausted. So you could do this all day. In such rest, we reset, accessing the courage to drop our attachments to external support systems and even our own plans, okay? So the energy of detachment makes it real easy if somebody is, trying to sabotage you or trying to stand in your way of you doing whatever it is you need to do, because you know how to just detach from that. Oh, okay, that opportunity didn't work out. Cool. God, I know you got something way better. And sometimes that's what haters are for, to knock that lower situation that wasn't for you out the way. It says, we then become increasingly able to allow rather than trying to direct and control the manifestation of her divine plan through us. As we call upon her, Kali strengthens these qualities within. Listen to your heart for guidance. And it says, do you need to be peaceful to take action, to let go and regroup? Your inner wisdom is her voice guiding you. Excess tamas keeps us enslaved in negative holding patterns. Then the guna, or energy that can help, actually hinders. We need Kali, the tantric priestess of gunas, to intervene for our cure, And tamas, it says tamas can manifest as depression and procrastination, the inability to rise and take steps forward, or as action taken without thought of how it may affect others. To overcome excess tamasic energy, Kali can stimulate us with divine fire, creating rahas, a powerful urge to take action. She may evoke agitation within or around us that compels us to act. She is not asking us to become reactive, but to have the confidence and courage to engage with what is happening from a place of inner wisdom. Rahas provide us with the gift of accomplishment and healthy exertion to discharge anxiety and stress and to promote feelings of restfulness and lightness of spirit. This is the peace of satisfaction and rest after achievement. It says the third and final guna of sattva, without Kali's wisdom and correction, Rahas can easily shift into overactivity that doesn't accomplish much. And Tamas, instead of rising up to to a sattvic state. Okay, so Kali teaches us how to act without becoming caught up in the need to be busy for the sake of it. As we call upon her, she helps us to pour our energy into that which genuinely provides nourishment for the soul. So just know that, like, you might be having direct contact with the psychic vampires and the fake religious, and all of these, like, negative types of energies, but you don't have to pour your energy into that shit, because that only nourishes it and helps it to grow. You just stay where you're supposed to be at, which is in a nice, clear frame of mind, and keep doing whatever it is that God called you to do, and let the other rest of the bullshit fall by the wayside, because it's really not important. Kali knows that excess sattvic energy leads to detachment to the point of being dismissive or indifferent in the face of suffering. Sattva needs to be balanced so that it inspires rather than extinguishes our desire to act in ways that help alleviate the suffering of others. Yet it can also provide us with the comfort of detachment, so we can let go and strengthen ourselves in the pain we encounter in the world. My bad. So we can strengthen ourselves if the pain we encounter in the world feels overwhelming. Kali is the inner knowledge of when and how to disengage from the emotional energy of others without losing compassion or becoming dismissive. So that's how you make this grief. You take this grief or these issues or whatever's being thrown at you, and you are able to transmute that into positive energies for others to learn from. It's so cute, okay? It says Guna Tantrika manifests her wisdom and healing through our spiritual instincts. The body and mind know when there is a need for rest, for activity, for detachment, and for engagement. It takes strength of spirit not to override that inner knowing with social pressures or inhumane expectations for constant performance. When Guna Tantrika arrives in a reading, we are asked to trust in the shifting cycles and give ourselves what we need for well being. No being benefits when they are at odds with themselves. You have the inner power and capacity to be at peace within your own being now, you know? And like, even if you need to use that as motivation, you know, like, your peace at this point is your strength, okay? That ability to hold that inner peace, everybody don't have that shit. Okay, they don't have it. No matter how they present or how they look, like they're so peaceful and calm, they don't have it. It's missing, okay? They still in missing, and it ain't in a healthy way. So make sure that you utilize the violet flame at this time. I feel like I said before, you know, you could have a lot of negative energies coming at you, and you need to keep your mind very clear and keep yourself very calm and balanced so that you can see clearly what to do and how to move or what spirit wants you to do next. Like, it's that clarity of mind, that peace, that willingness to surrender, even in a time of, like, you know, crisis or whatever. When you surrender in that way to God, you know, it makes it very clear how to maneuver around the bullshit, okay? So just be very aware of that. With that, I'm done. I hope you guys got something that you needed out of this, okay? I hope you have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, my love, and I will see you later. Bye.